following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Yeah, are they on like that on the outside tables?
Inside.
Inside. I will head over there.
Oh no, it's so sad. Oh, yeah, that's not too bad. Well, no.
I
And
rolled
then
a
he-
1 on my perception check to hear what they were saying.
Oh no, I had a thing and everything! It's so sad!
Well, I could hear something obvious maybe, but not the preface. I don't know.
And then they both laugh.
Okay.
And they notice you coming and they both become very quiet. River smiles at you as you approach. Your mother says, Thomas, River was telling me how you rescued her from... Well, I'm kind of unsurprised, really. It's always seems to have been in your nature.
Yeah.
It's really interesting to hear the late night burglar story from another point of view. River says.
Well,
Yeah.
I try not to dwell on it too much.
Your mother, very pointedly does not look at your arm or leg. and she's just like, yes. Well.
So you would never guess what happened to me this morning.
Your mother's like, let me think. Another friend of yours from Cold Rocks that you have not previously disclosed being here was kidnapped by, Coca-Cola, and you had to bust into their tower and get them free.
No, I just got attacked by a doctor with a scalpel.
Your mother looks surprised. River doesn't. River's like, a doctor, huh? With a scalpel. Stealing?
Yeah.
People every day, huh? It's like, why
Wow.
would a doctor attack you? Was it Jacob Jones?
No, it was Dr. Wexler.
Not Dr. Wexler. She had such a promising career in mid-level medicine. Mid-level medicine's a term.
Yeah. You're right.
It's not.
Oh.
It's not. I'm one of the greatest neurosurgeons in the world at the S tier. You're a B class doctor. No, it's not that.
Okay. That's what it seems like, though.
Specialist, non-surgical, non-general practitioner, like in the middle sandwich of like the layers you go up through in medicine.
I
Why?
don't doubt her abilities, but I'm not sure. I found some stock that was missing, and then she went through, and then after I went through again, it was all there. Then she fed me a story about how one of the nurses had been stealing it all to sell it, and when I pushed her on it further, she just attacked me.
Oh my.
Mm.
Oh dear. Well, that's... We're going to have to shut down that clinic, I guess. It's like... Oh, you should take a soldier or some responsible, powerful, capable individual with you when you're doing these things. I mean, what if all of them were in on it? They could have ganged up on you and beat the crap out of you.
I still think I could have handled it. But point taken.
I have no reason to doubt you, actually. Well, you obviously came out of it fine, says Eleanor.
And how was your work going?
Oh, I just on my break for after my first surgery back. Success. This virus seems to be turning up more and more cases all the time. We don't have enough surgeons. We're going to fall behind. This isn't a solution. I'm hoping that they send all the research teams back out because we need a cure for this, Thomas. We can't. This is unsustainable. And congressmen, are already complaining about the expense to the American taxpayer for this, but frankly, I don't see how. No, knowing this country, they very well could pull the funding.
We're short of surgeons already. If cases are booming.
They seem to be rising at a fairly steady rate. Mr. Ree he's compiled like a graph or something. It's very interesting. It doesn't seem to have a natural progression like a proper virus model. And so, it's not my field though, so there's really very little I can do to help. Are you not going to sit down and eat, or are you just going to loom over us?
I will sit down. I think I'll pass on fun for now.
Of course. It's not good to eat it as a regular, consistent meal, but it isn't bad for you now and then. It's just not a long-term nutritional solution.
Unfortunately, that's what it's being used for.
I actually do not know why we don't engage in a trade deal with some of these more fishing nations to provide Americans with more fish. It's almost like there's some kind of... no, that's just paranoid rambling. Your friend here has very interesting neurological makeup. Oh yeah, we were just talking about my test results.
When they come back.
No result. It's almost like she doesn't have a brain. Thanks, Mom. I don't mean it like that. I mean that there seems to be just a void there. Yeah, I mean, I did warn you that that's a very likely possibility. The technology that's part of my head doesn't necessarily like being scanned. I mean, ask your military friends how effectively they've been able to, like, detect or scan for Krell ice robots. It's a defense mechanism that I am not entirely sure I'd ever be able to stop. Well, nonetheless, I'm still not entirely pleased that you're like this. I mean, I've had my ups and downs with it, but I think it's ultimately a net gain for me, even if it does make me pretty evil. Oh, don't say such things. You're just a young girl. I'm just a young girl. I mean, how many young girls do you know who are in China right now, effectively helping out? Yes, good point. Good point.
It doesn't make you evil.
Sure. I mean, I'll take your word for that. But, like, I have some philosophical objections to things. I mean, it wasn't necessarily your fault, but it's more important about what you choose to do. Now. Yeah, I keep getting told that. Anyway, were you going to check out more clinics, Thomas?
That was the plan.
This time take a soldier or something with you. I don't need you getting filled with holes or cut to bits.
For your sake, I will.
Thank you. Oh, well, I guess I'd better go start prepping for my next surgery. No rest for the wicked. I'll see you afterwards? Oh, of course, River, of course. Bye. Thomas, she'll give you a kiss on the cheek.
Look,
I love you, Thomas.
I love you too.
She'll leave. She'll boss her tray and then leave.
Mm.
She works too hard, says River. I don't suppose she has a choice,
Oh.
though.
He always has. Both my parents have, but it's just how they are.
I appreciate that. It would be very easy for a rich family to not work. Especially not in a dangerous job like your father's, where he's in constant danger of getting killed by criminals.
Or being poisoned, apparently.
Or having his brain neutralized because of his job.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where you get it from.
Yeah, what?
Never mind.
You seem to be getting along.
Yeah, we crossed paths before her surgery and started talking. It's nice to have someone to talk to who, with so much experience, and was also, like, at the top of her field. I mean, I still kind of have to decide what I'm going to do with my life. I can't just keep generalizing around forever. Well, you're all quiet.
It depends what the...
What do you
It
know?
depends what your ultimate goal is. There's nothing wrong with generalizing.
No, I suppose not, but...
I mean,
anyway, she has
I'm
wisdom
specifically-
and experience, so it's pleasant.
yeah. Certainly, as a child, I asked a lot of questions.
You still do. You're naturally inquisitive. Well,
Yeah.
I guess you don't want to be sitting around here when you've got lots of investigating to do.
You don't feel like coming with me today?
If you want me to, I will.
Of course.
Okay then. Let me go get changed.
Sure.
She'll get up, bus her tray, walk out of the room.
The guard... So, as soon as I come back, do the guards start following me around again?
Nope.
No.
But when you left the quartermaster's office, one did.
Right. Okay. So there's a guard in the cafeteria following me, like behind me.
Standing at the door. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're not taller than you, but like they're like taller than most people here, because you're a freak.
Oh,
Well, you are
that's
way
fine.
taller than the average person.
I am, yeah. Also more intelligent than the average person, but no one whinges about that.
No, because right now it's advantageous.
Yes.
Also, like you just have not hung out with the players.
That's true. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'll head up to that guard at the door.
They eye you very warily.
I'm going to be investigating the rest of the clinics today. Would you mind coming with me?
It would be my pleasure, sir.
And
River
I will-
River comes back in like those puffy Korean pants. You know the ones
Those are the
that
most comfortable pants.
they taper in a bit. They're not like the Chinese ones that taper
Yeah.
in at the knee. They just are baggy, like down to the
Yeah.
mid calf, and that's like like them and Sultan pants are just so fucking nice. Like sorry, not Sultan pants, real man pants.
Radomir pants.
Radomir real man pants. They're actually just so fucking nice. Like those, they know they were onto something when they made those.
Yeah.
Like that's why I like track pants so much. They're the closest I can get.
Pants were perfected then.
Yeah. And like a high collar, sleeveless tank top. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Let's get to it.
Cool.
Hopefully this is less of a problem than the other clinics.
Where are we going to? London, Houston, Paris, Margate? Margate's not on your map. By the way, I
go to
read it.
London first.
London's calling. Yeah, it's you see where 5 is, and 5 goes down to this sort of crippled T junction. It's up the other end. I just forgot to put it on.
Okay.
It would be 17.
Yeah. Okay.
And how are you feeling?
I'm a lot better now. Have I said thank you? I feel like I haven't thanked you properly. She's sort of just wringing her hands together awkwardly.
You have.
This is like,
It's fine.
how many times have you had to save me from the clutches of shadow, evil, and doom?
I don't think the amount of times matters.
Well, I mean, it doesn't, but like... I mean, I can't express gratitude well. Probably because I'm a piece of shit. But... Thank you, Thomas.
No, it's something I find difficult as well. And, of course, anytime.
I'm trying not to make a habit of this. I'm supposed to be able to take care of myself.
Yeah, it doesn't happen intentionally. It often happens despite our best efforts.
Alright, off we go then. You guys leave the gate. You actually will get stopped at the gate. And they're like, sorry, we have to search you.
Sure.
This is not a random check. I like give you the pat down, they'll be like, empty holster? Shouldn't you have a gun in here?
It hasn't been returned.
Oh. Do you have any other concealed weapons that a simple pat down would find? Or do I have to roll?
No.
I just have the I like the sword cane, but that wouldn't be found. It's very well hidden.
No, and I do believe you did pay extra to have it non-rattle because sword canes often rattle.
Yeah.
That is fine and dandy. They don't find anything else. Then it's River's turn.
So,
No, give her the pat down, and they don't find anything.
Ooh.
They don't search the soldier.
yeah, I figured.
They should.
Should they?
I mean, like, how do you know, like, some soldier isn't in on
Isn't taking drugs out? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. No, I think the only stuff I have like I have generic like stuff. So I have like a multi-tool. I think I have a lock release gun, but like nothing that's like a weapon. Do you know what I mean?
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just replying to this text because it's time critical.
Yeah, I mean we'll start making our way there.
Okay, you're going to London.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless was the other one was the other one closer? Did you say?
Margate is closer. Like, look at your map,
Yeah.
dude. It's right there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I'll go there first then.
This one's actually downhill a bit, like winding, a winding hill with a straight road cutting through it. It's got like the you've seen like British walls that are basically just like sort of flattish, slaty, shaly stones like piled up. Like that. It's got that kind of wall with a more uniform bricking over the top. on either side. And there's like some lampposts and that. And this appears to be a clinic set up in what appears to be some form of old monastery.
Right. Okay.
It has like a
The brick
retaining
makes
wall.
sense then.
Yeah. There's numerous like workers and obvious gang members hanging around. There's like
All right.
there's American civilian and medical personnel inside. There's actually like a few people being checked for symptoms of the virus.
Yep. The wolf flu.
I mean, this was a thing before that happened. I am innocent of
Yeah.
these charges, you are, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll hit inside.
Sorry, this is for locals only.
Yes, yeah, I'm doing an investigation for the military into missing supplies from all the clinics
Oh,
around the town.
oh. Was there anyone you wanted to speak to in particular?
And who am I speaking to now?
My name's Jane. How do you do?
Thomas Drake.
Yes, I know.
Well, I'll need to speak with whoever's overseeing the inventory, so the doctor on the clinic, as well as inventory lists that I'll need to check. And then I'll need to investigate the clinic itself.
Dr. Barton's busy with a patient right now. You can wait.
That's fine, I can do something else while I'm waiting.
They all walk off.
I will do the check for like places that the clinic could be broken into.
Okay, go ahead.
29.
This is a fairly old building, and there are a lot of places that people could sneak in unobserved late at night if they wanted to. Like boards that could be shifted aside and a particularly nimble, slim person could slide in.
Right.
There are a number of unsecured windows, like completely unsecured. The door, the back door has a lock that is the bolt. Like if you just jiggled the door a bit, the door frame isn't out enough to necessarily always stop it from coming in.
Right.
Eventually, an older man with grey in his hair and a mustache, like a sweet, sweet state trooper porn stash, will come up to you, and he has like horn-rimmed glasses, and he'll be like,
Yes, you're, Mr. Thomas Drake, I believe. I am Dr. Hoseus Barton. I run this clinic at your service. Pardon me if I don't shake hands. I'm paranoid about that, you know.
A pleasure, Dr. Barton.
Would you like to come to my office where I can pour you some sweet, sweet brandy and we can talk over this here investigation?
Yes, lead the way.
Right, it is upstairs. I hope that is not too much of a trouble for you. If it is, then we can use the staff room.
River's like, the staff room would be great.
Staff.
The staff...
Okay.
Of course, of course. If there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable, then you'll please let me know.
I will.
He chases a couple of nurses out of the staff room, like,
Go on now, you can do your drinking in my office. Just don't look into top drawers where I keep my personal effects. Actually, the only thing I keep in my top drawer is the good brandy.
he'll open the medicine cabinet and pull out like a flask of brandy. Like there's also some tumblers in there too. And he'll just pour out.
I'm afraid I don't have anything for the young lady.
River's like, brandy will be fine.
As you wish.
Clink. Just get everyone like she gets a finger, you get two.
Right.
Now, what is this here investigation, and how can I be of service to you?
Dr. Barton, Have you been noticing any missing supplies from your clinic?
I can't say as I have. We don't have theft around here.
Yes, well, a number of the clinics have been reporting thefts, so...
Yes, I
I've been
heard
tasked
about
by-
that folly.
So I've been tasked by the military to check every clinic, so...
Oh,
Even
that'll
though I
be
believe-
that their army up the hill. What's his name
Yeah.
there? General O'Neill.
Yes. So, even though I don't doubt that nothing has gone missing, I still have to make the investigation into your stock levels and where the building is compromised, that sort of,
Of course,
the
of
sort of
course.
things they need us to look into.
I don't take no offense by it. You have to do your duty, as does everyone else. You can have my permission to go and check whatever it is you need to check into. As long as you don't get in the way of my staff in the performance of their duties and tasks.
Thank you. And is there anything the U.S. military can do to help you in your task?
Oh, I find that their assistance has been most courteous and timely when we have needed it.
Okay. Thank you.
River tosses back her brandy. Thank you.
Hmm.
What now, Duder?
Of course, if
Well, now we're going to check the stock levels.
Give me your check. I will do one for River.
32.
Nothing is missing.
Alright. Assess the building, nothing is missing.
Which is to say, there are things missing, but then you do due diligence and you check what is being used or what is being checked out, and you're able to
Right,
trace it all down
right.
accurately and correctly.
Yeah. Well, what a nice change. Is this the first time this is...
So long as nothing else is going on here that you haven't picked up on yet.
yeah, I mean, I'll turn to well, nothing is missing. The place seems easy to break into, but all the gang members are around.
Yeah,
That's what's stopping people.
could be. My God, if we found an honest place.
It could just be that this is the most successful clinic, and the local gang is making sure it remains open.
Could be. I like Dr. Southern hospitality.
Yeah.
Not many people would give an obvious young girl a glass of brandy. In the afternoon. Sorry, it would actually still
Yes,
be morning.
sir.
Not in Moscow, old chum.
We're not in Moscow.
Yeah, well, it certainly seems to be in a more relaxed place to work for than some of the other clinics.
Have you noticed the nurse's uniform have a 2-inch higher hemline at this clinic than any other place?